So today I have with me a picture, and we're going to look over this picture, and then I have some questions for you, and we're going to talk about it, okay? So I'm going to give you a minute to look over this picture and see what you guys can find, okay? All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Catherine, what do you see that's going on in this picture?
All the kids are looking at the teacher.
All right. And Sarah, what do you see that's going on in this picture?
That all the kids wrote happy birthday on the chalkboard, and the teacher just had walked in, and she has a surprised face, and she's smiling and looking at all the kids while smiling.
Okay. And Samuel, what do you see in this picture?
They tried to write more happy birthdays, but she just came in, and they tried to put it on, but they dropped it, and it made a big mess.
Okay. And Catherine, what do you see that makes you say that about the kids, right? Looking forward.
All the heads are directed at the teacher.
Yeah. What about you, Sarah? You said what makes you say about what they wrote?
Because it seems like it was Mrs. Jones' birthday, because it says happy birthday Mrs. Jones, and I can tell that the teacher's name is Mrs. Jones.
Okay. And Samuel, how about you? What makes you say that the kids were in a hurry?
So they're in a hurry because they're trying to put it on, and it slipped out of their hands when they're probably running to put it on the board, that hanger where all the stuff hangs, and it slipped out of their hands because they're holding it wrong.
Okay, maybe it slipped and fell and broke. All right. So what more can we find in this picture? Let's look at it for a second and see what more can you find in this picture.
There's math on the backboard.
Good. Yeah, there's a little math problem here on the board. What about you, Sarah? Do you see anything else? What more can you find?
It looks like that this was like in the olden days, because they have some different clothes and some different shoes.
Yeah. And what about you, Samuel? Do you see anything else that you can find in this picture?
The kid has a book on his head because he was probably wanted to see the teacher being surprised, so he didn't know where to put it because he doesn't have a bin, and he probably didn't have time, or he was looking for it and he didn't know where he put it.
Okay. So we have what you guys were all telling me is that this is a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is probably Miss Jones because it says Miss Jones on the blackboard.
Yes.
And maybe it's her birthday because it says happy birthday, Miss Jones. And you said that she's surprised, right? Because of the look on her face. And she still had her coat and her hat still in her arms. And all the kids are facing her, right? Because they were all watching her walk in. And then you guys said that there was chalk on the floor because maybe the kids were in a hurry because she was coming, and the chalk ended up broken on the floor, making a big mess right there. And that this was maybe back in the old days, right? Because the kids and the teacher are dressed a little bit different than how we dress today, right? So those are all very good observations. So very good. Thank you so much for looking at my picture today and giving me all your feedback and all your comments. I hope you had a good time.
We did.